Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm going to be reviewing the Physicians Formula Organic Wear Mascara in Black Organics. This is one of their relatively new products. The Organic Wear line is makeup that is free of a lot of the harsh chemicals like parabens and stuff like that are common in a lot of makeups nowadays, and this one is actually 100% organic. There are other brands that have ones that are like 87% organic. I got the 47 from the packaging, which I'll get to later. But like 87% organic. This one is 100% organic. And 47% of the ingredients are actually from organic farming. But this is what the tube looks like. Some people find it cute, some people don't. I don't really care either way, though I do kind of like the shape because it's nice to grip. However, it is a little bit bulkier than a lot of mascaras. But I do like how it's wider here, so you can actually just set it upright on your counter or your sink or whatever, wherever it is you apply your makeup, and you don't have to hold it while you apply, which is kind of nice. But before I get to the product itself, I'll go to the packaging. It is a little bulky since this is supposed to be an eco thing, but it's not the bamboo ware, which is made to be recyclable. This is just the ingredients are organic. But some people do find this packaging a little extraneous. But it's cardboard, so it's biodegradable, and it's chock full of information. There's very little space that is wasted. Except perhaps this little flap is kind of extraneous, but, you know, for the most part, I mean, you've got information here, you've got information all along the back. Your ingredients is printed on the bottom. But, this is what you get, and it sits in there like so. And it's Black Organics. They also have Ultra Black Organics. I would have liked to have gotten a Black Brown because I like Black Brown during the day. But that wasn't available in these, just Black Organics or Ultra Black. 100% natural origin, 5 times lash boosting, and it's 100% free of harsh chemicals, synthetic preservatives, parabens, clumping, smudging, flaking, fibers, and dyes. And then it goes onto the back, and it compares the ingredients in the organic wear compared to traditional mascaras. I'm not going to get into it. But I do find it kind of neat that for making volumizing, because this is supposed to volumize and lengthen, but for volumizing they use like beeswax, which I find kind of cool. I also find cool how on the ingredients list, you know how a lot of ingredients lists you don't really understand what you're reading because it's all that scientific jargon. This, it has the jargon, but it puts it parenthetically in plain English what it is. Like an example, I'll use the first ingredient on the list. Citrus aurantium dulcis. Apologize, I have liturgical Latin background, so if you're a science and you know traditional Latin, I apologize if I'm badly pronouncing these. But that's what it says, but then it puts in parentheses that it's orange. So, orange fruit water is the first ingredient, which I like how they have it in plain English. Now, onto the product itself. Drawback I have with this is it is not waterproof, which can be a pro or a con depending which way you look at it. I tend to go for waterproof mascaras because when I put on a mascara, I need it to last for a fairly long period of time without having to go to the bathroom and catch up raccoon eyes and stuff like that. So I tend to go for waterproof, especially when I'm on stage, because if you sweat, you don't want your mascara to run. But it is not waterproof. But again, that's a good thing too, because it's a lot easier to wash off at the end of the day. Okay, and the product itself, there's the brush. It's plastic, so it's bendy. It's not the hugest brush I've ever seen, but it's plastic and it has little spiky bristles. And product itself has a smell. I've I've seen a review on this where someone was complaining about the smell. It's really not that bad. All mascaras have some sort of smell. This one's just a little different. This one has a very earthy smell to it, which is hard to describe, but like I grew up playing in the woods, so it kind of reminds me of like peat moss or playing around by a stream or something, or fall leaves even. Just kind of an earthy smell, so it's really not that bad if you're concerned about that. I do have a problem with the brush. First of all, well, good thing it doesn't really get a ton of access on it, which is nice. But I do find that sometimes the little spiky bristles will kind of scratch my inside eyelid, for lack of a better word, my upper waterline. I know it's not a waterline, but it kind of scratches that when I apply it. But I'm not used to these kind of brushes. I'm used to the more traditional brushes, so I'm sure that'll get better with time. Product itself, it does what it's supposed to do, what it advertises. It does give you some length, it does give you some volume. However, I have noticed that it doesn't go on that smoothly. Like, it's hard to describe, but it doesn't clump, really. It's just kind of like, you know those walls that are kind of painted with plaster? You know, they aren't perfectly smooth. Like that sort of thing. I don't know if people know what I'm talking about, but they're fairly common in like hotels and stuff. But it still looks okay, it just isn't that smooth. So that's kind of an issue, but it's not too big a deal. However, there is something I found kind of interesting with this. I was actually going to an audition not too long ago, and it involved bringing my headshot. And if you're in theater, your headshot is basically your calling card, so obviously you want to look like your headshot when you go in. And I have very natural makeup, which is the norm, because you don't want anything too too dramatic, because they want to look at you and be able to visualize in different personas. And if you have the really fierce goth eyes, they can only really view you as that. But in it, I have a fairly natural black-brown mascara. However, my picture was black and white, so I didn't really see a problem with using this. But when I put on my organic wear, I found it was a little too much for what I wanted to show to these people whom I've never met before. And so I decided, okay, I need to do my regular mascara because this is too much. But I didn't want to have to start completely over on my eyes, so I just sort of took my regular mascara and tried putting it on over this, which it had a really cool effect, but it was kind of the opposite of what I wanted, because the other mascara I have is a CoverGirl Professional, and it's a volumizing and lengthening one as well. But on top of this, it really did its job, and my eyelashes looked like falsies. I don't wear falsies, but I imagine this is what they looked like. But I did not do that today. I just put on the straight mascara. I didn't even curl my eyelashes today. But I just found that really neat and would be a cool trick for like around Halloween if you don't want to have to mess with falsies. But if you want really eyelashes. But I could show you my eyelashes, maybe. I don't know how well. Let's see. Again with this glorious lighting. But I do have it on. I didn't do too much with my eyelashes. I didn't curl them or anything, and I just put this on, so there's that. I like it, but I don't love it, if that makes any sense. But I do like it how it's organic, which is really nice. But here's your Physicians Formula Organic Wear Mascara review. Bye.